Mataji, Ryan's birthday was start అయితుంది.
Yeah, that day I saw and I thought
Hare Krishna, this Mataji, Hare Krishna, this is Balavinda. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
this is
Balavinda.
Balavinda. I'm a little teddy bear.
Hare
I'm a
Krishna,
little teddy bear.
Balavinda.
This is me. Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus. Huh?
Very nice.
Carnotaurus.
So, Hare Krishna, Ryan, and wish you a belated happy birthday.
Thank you, Mataji.
How old are you now? 8 years old?
That was just playing. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm 8-year-old. Ouch! I'm not. I'm 8 too, but I'm gonna be 9 in a few months.
And Kabir, how old are you?
8.
8. Tushita?
Because I started my birthday at August, but my real birthday is in July 30th. But we started at we celebrated at August. August. Because on my first birthday we celebrate at August, but my real birthday is July.
Okay. Good. So you get to celebrate it twice. And Tushita, how old are you?
I feel like I celebrate every day my birthday. So everybody will make cake for me. Every day I can eat.
know. Yes, Tushita?
6.
Oh, you're 6 years old. So you're the youngest, huh? Look, Ryan's brother is also trying to join in. Okay. So what we'll do is we will share our screen.
Yeah, before Mataji puts the screen, from next week onwards, we will have a 1 hour before, like Damodar class time, 5:30 CST, instead of joining 6:30. Tushita, how you join regularly Damodar class time? Same time. Ryan, Damodar class time. And Kabir, you have to join 1 hour early. Okay? We will send the poster in the group.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, everybody can see the slides. So we'll start with our prayers. Okay, everyone together slowly. You can unmute yourself and then we'll say the prayers, okay? Om Agyanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay. Yes, Ryan, you had something to say?
Mataji, why the slokas slides are basketball places? They are all basketball places.
Because you all are
Why?
kids, right? So I thought
Yeah.
I should have some slide which is going to be appealing to you all. Right?
Okay.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll start with our 9.13, a new verse, okay? So as we normally do, so Kabir, if it might be new to you, what we do is whenever it's a new verse, we go word by word, okay? So I'll say one word and then you all will repeat it twice or thrice, and then we move to the next word, okay? So this is 9.13 that we are on. So we'll do one word at a time. Mahatmanas.
Mahatmanas.
Everybody, okay? Mahatmanas.
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 Not with Mataji. After Mataji.
Mahatmanas.
Mahatmanas.
Mahatmanas tumam.
Mahatmanas tumam.
Everybody, okay? Mahatmanas tumam.
Mahatmanas tumam.
Ryan, I can't hear you. Mahatmanas tumam.
Mahatmanas
Mam.
tumam.
Mahatmanas tumam.
Mahatmanas tumam.
Partha.
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 Mahatmanas tumam Partha.
Mahatmanas tumam Partha.
Very good. Mahatmanas tumam Partha.
Mahatmanas tumam Partha.
Mahatmanas tumam Partha.
Mahatmanas tumam Partha.
Daivim.
Devam.
Daivim.
Devam.
Daivim.
Devam.
Prakritim.
Prakritam.
Prakritim.
Prakritam.
Prakritim.
Prakritam.
Ashritaha.
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 Daivim prakritim ashritaha.
Devam prakritam ashritaha.
Daivim prakritim ashritaha.
Devam prakritam ashritaha.
Daivim prakritim ashritaha.
Devam prakritam ashritaha.
Mahatmanas tumam Partha.
Manastumam Manastumam Partha.
Mahatmanas tumam Partha.
Manastumam Tumam Partha.
Daivim prakritim ashritaha.
Devam Prakritam Ashritaha.
Bhajantya.
Nitya
Bhajantya.
Vajantya Vajantya
Bhajantya.
Vajantya
Bhajantya.
Vajantya
Ananya. Ananya.
Ananya
Ananya.
Ananya
Bhajante Ananya.
Vajantya
Bhajante Ananya.
Vajantya
Manaso.
Manaso
Manaso.
Manaso
Bhajante Ananyaso Manaso.
Manaso
Bhajante Ananya Manaso.
Vajantya Ananya Manaso
Nyatva.
Nyanyam
Nyatva.
Nyatva
Nyatva.
Nyatva
Nyatva.
Nyatva.
Bhutadim.
Tarim.
Bhutadvim.
Bhutadim.
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 Nyatva bhutadim.
Avyayam.
Nyatva bhutadim. Nyatva
Nyatva bhutam avyayam.
bhutadim avyayam.
Yeah.
Avyayam.
I know that
Avyayam.
sloka in different avyayam.
Nyatva bhutadim avyayam. Okay. We'll do it two lines at a time, okay? Yes,
Can I read the translation?
not yet. We are not yet done with the recitation, and then we'll have the translation, okay? Mahatmanastu mam partha
Manas Varta.
daivim prakritim ashritaha
Devam Bhagatim Ashitaha.
bhajantyannyo manaso
Bhajan Naso.
nyatva bhutadim avyayam.
Bhutim Avyayam.
Nyatva bhutadim avyayam.
Nyadva Bhuta Avyayam.
Mahatmanastu mam partha
Manastamam Uparta.
Mahatmanas
Manas
tu mam partha
Uparta.
daivim prakritim
Devyam Bhagatim
ashritaha
Ashvitaha.
bhajantya
Bhajantya
ananyamanaso
Anya Manaso.
nyatva
Natva
bhutadim avyayam.
Bhutam Avyayam.
Okay, what we'll do is, Balvrinda, can you recite it once?
Yes, Mataji, I also wrote the sloka.
Me too, Mataji.
Bhatmanastu vapata Daivim prakriti mashrita Bhajadya manaso Nyatva bhutadim avyayam. Thank you, Mataji.
Very good. Tushita? You want me to recite? You want me to say it along with you?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Mahatmanastu
Mahatmanastu
mam partha
Mampata
daivim prakritim
Devim Prakritim
ashritaha
Ashitaha
bhajantanyo
Bhajantanyo
manaso
Manaso
nyatva bhutadim avyayam.
Nyatam Bhutande Avyam.
Nyatva bhutadim
Natva Bhutandam
avyayam.
Avyayam.
Very good. Danvin? Danvin, are you there? Okay. Yes, Ryan?
Okay. Mahatmanastu Mam Pratra Davim and Prakritim Ashritaha Bhajantya Ana and Anya Manaso Yanva Bhutim
Udadim avyayam. Thank you, Mataji. I know the
Very good.
sloka.
Okay, you're going to repeat after me, Ryan, okay?
Why?
Mahatmanastu mam partha
Mahamanastu humamatra.
daivim prakritim
Daivim prakritim
ashritaha
ashrutaha vajantya
bhajantya
vajantya
ananyamanaso
ananta manaso
nyatva
nyatva
bhutadim
udatim avyayam
avyayam.
avyayam.
Very
I
good.
was practicing. I was saying it when Tushita was singing.
Very good. Kabir,
So that's how I know it.
very good.
Yeah, but I practiced this at
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Bhagavad Gita.
Sorry, Papa.
Bhagavad
Hare
Gita
Krishna, please.
9.13.
Mhm.
Manas nanas
Mahat.
manat nan manas to mom Prakta
Partha
Devim Prakritim Ashwataha Vajanit Anyat Manaso
nyatva
Jnanamat Mutatim Avyayam
avyayam.
Avyayam.
Very good. Okay.
And in different
Wait. You don't have to read. When Mataji will say, then.
wait, I'm not telling this translation. I'm telling that there's like others like slokas which
Has the
says
same word. Yeah,
Avya.
yeah. There are many.
What is it?
See.
There's like other shlokas which has avyayam.
Yes. Ashritaha avyayam. So these words are common in some of the shlokas. Okay. Did we have everybody say it? Or whom? Did I miss anyone? Tushita, Ryan, Kabir. Okay. What happened to our other kids? Have they forgotten about the class? Okay. So now what we'll do is, okay, those who are new to the class for Friday, what we do is we'll play our game. Okay. So what's the game, Kabir? What's the game is? Like in this slide, what you see is there are some words which are in yellow and some words which are in white. Okay. In the synonym section over here. After this main words, then there's a synonym section wherein the words, the Sanskrit words are given, and then the English translation is also given to it. And what game do we play is, I want eyes and ears on the synonyms, okay? I won't go in a sequence. It would be anything random, which will tell me that are you paying attention to your all the synonyms. I might ask you what's written in English, and then you will have to tell me the Sanskrit word for it. Or I might ask you the Sanskrit word and you will have to tell me what does it mean in English. Okay. So I might ask you anything, anywhere in the synonyms. So you have to pay attention to each and every word over there. Okay. And you can just see the answer. Okay. Of creation.
Bhuta. Bhuta.
Bhuta. Very
I
good.
said it first.
Divine.
Divided. Prakritim.
No.
Daivam.
Divan.
Daivam.
Divan.
Divine is Daivam. Okay. Daivam. Ananya Manasa. Kabir, are you getting me what I'm saying?
Without division.
Okay, one second. Let me ask. Yeah, let me ask Kabir if he's understood. Kabir, did you understand what we're doing?
You're like telling you're telling the words like the great soul, which means two.
Yes, and
Like-
then you have to tell me what does it mean, or then you have to tell me what, if I'm asking you the meaning, then you have to tell me the word. If I'm asking you the word, then you have to tell me the meaning for it. Okay, so now what I said was divine. So what's divine over here in Sanskrit?
Wait.
Daivam.
Yeah.
Daivam, right? So you have to
Yeah.
tell me that. Then I asked, what does Ananya Manasa mean?
Render
Without
service.
devotion
No.
of the mind.
Over here, can you look for it, Kabir? Ananya
Wait.
Manasa. What are the meanings given over here?
I think it's without the diversion of the mind.
Without a deviation of the mind. Okay. We'll see what does deviation also mean. Okay. Having taken shelter of.
How it take Ashitaha. Ashitaha.
Ashritaha. Okay. The origin. The origin.
Adim.
Adim. Very good. Mahatmanaha.
The great souls.
Great soul. Okay. Sushita, are you there? Okay. Danvir, how about you? I can't hear you. Partha. Partha. Partha.
I don't find those. It's my sister crying. Resume.
That's okay. Partha. What's the meaning of Partha?
O son of the Partha. O son
Oh,
of
son of
Partha.
Pritha. Oh, son of Pritha. Okay.
I said,
Very good.
No.
Nature.
Nature.
Prakritim.
What Arpitam?
Nature.
Prakritim.
Arpitam.
Prakriti. Very
I
good.
said it 2 times.
Good
Me
job.
too.
Knowing.
Knowing.
John
Join with them.
John with them.
Nyatva. Nyatva.
Nyatva.
Okay. It's J. So it's the J is silent. So it's Nyatva. Nyatva. You say Gnya. You say the Gnya in the
I wrote the
yeah.
translation down. Me too. Can I sing it? Can I say it?
1 second. Let us finish this. Of creation.
Of creation.
Puta.
Buddha.
Bhuta. Okay. It's not Buddha. It's Bhuta. Bhuta. Okay. Is everything have you finished? Okay. What is it? Mahatmanas tu, right? Tu.
Two. Wait, the great. Wait, but.
Okay. Okay. Inexhaustible.
Exhaustible.
Inexhaustible.
Avyayam.
Very good. Avyayam. Very good. Avyayam. So, Kabir, can you read the translation for us, please?
Yes. O son of Prakriya, those who are not
Pritha.
included, the great souls are under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in the devotional service because they know me as the supreme personality of Godhead, which is Krishna. That's
Original
not
and
in sentence. Yeah. I mean, that
original
for
and
example.
yeah. Original and
Inexhaustible.
inexhaustible.
Yeah.
In
Inexhaustible.
yes. Okay. Ryan, can you read the translation, please?
Okay. O son of the
Pritha.
those who are not duplicate of the great soul under the protection of the divine nature. They are fully engaged in the devotional service because they know me as the supreme personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible.
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 Very good. Tushita. Tushita, can you read the translation for me?
O son of Priti, those who are not
deluded
deluded, the great soul are under the
protection
protection of the divine nature. They are full, they are fully
engaged
engaged in devotion service because they know me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, original and
inexhaustible.
inexhaustible.
Okay. So now what's the Lord saying is, O son of Pritha, because whom is he talking to? Whom is Lord Krishna talking to in the Bhagavad Gita? Arjuna, right? To Arjuna. So what he's saying, yeah, so it's one of the name of Arjuna. He's saying, O son of Pritha, those who are not deluded. Deluded means who do not have any dilemma, or those who do not have any two thoughts. Like, oh, is Krishna God? Is really Krishna having any power? So nobody is having the person who is not having such dilemma, okay, who is not confused about it. The great souls, okay, and such souls are great. Those who are thoroughly trusting in Krishna, those who are thoroughly believing in the Lord, they are great souls. Why are they great souls? Because they have completely surrendered unto the Lord. Okay, you know the story about there was once there was a lady. This we're going to cut it short, but I have told you. I think sometimes back I've told you the story.
Translation. Could I show?
Yeah, go ahead, Balavrinda.
Okay, Mataji. I don't know if I have this. Okay, I'll see that. Okay, I have one bag and I have to take out my bag. Okay, Mataji, this is, oh, I didn't take out my bag. Mataji, this.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
This is the
It's
verse.
like a booklet. Yeah, right. Very nice, Balavrinda.
And I put stickers on it.
Ah,
Because I don't have glue, so I just use stickers.
very nice. Good job. Good job. So what he's saying is, O son of Pritha, those who are not deluded, those souls are great souls. The great souls are under the protection of the divine nature. And whose is the divine nature? Who has a divine nature?
Krishna?
Lord, yeah, Lord Krishna, right? They, and what happens to them? What's the Lord telling us about them? They are fully engaged in devotional service. They are not waiting, oh, let me build this house and then I will do some devotional service. Then let me do some chanting only when I have a proper kutir. They are not like that. They are fully engaged in devotional service because what's the reason that they are engaged in devotional service? Is Krishna coming and
Because
telling them, yes,
because
Ryan?
because this is okay.
Oh, yeah, this is Kabir. Yes, Kabir.
Because they like worship Krishna, and if they like didn't like worship Krishna, like let me build this house. This is enough for Krishna. Like then Krishna will be sad about it
Right,
because you're a devotee.
right. So it's like this house belongs to Krishna. What should be the mental state for whenever do something, that this belongs to Krishna and I am being taking, and Krishna is so very merciful that he is giving me a place over there, right? The house which I live in is Krishna's house and I am living as a tenant over here. Yes, Kabir?
As well, there's another shloka which rhymes to this, which rhymes to this, which is kind of little bit like in the beginning. of Canto
one?
1.
Which
It-
one?
Let me get my Babita for 1 second. I'll come.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so then, O son of Pritha, those who are not deluded, those who do not have such confusions, and those who do not have such confusions, they are the great souls, because they have completely surrendered onto me. Okay, and when they are surrendered, it's like are
I,
under the protection of the divine nature. Mm-hmm.
I got it. Okay, let me get my
The verse open.
okay, I'm telling that's the it's actually I'm sorry here. It's this loka. Like
Which one is
this
it?
is this loka. It's in 3.9. 3.9. Text
You want to read it out?
3.9.
Do you want to read it out?
Yaknataka Mitra Lokoyam Kamabandadaha Tat Artam Kamabukanteya Mukta Sangha Samachara. Translation: one done as a sacrifice for which may has been fallen, otherwise we're constant bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your sacrifice for duties or sanctification. In that way, you always remain free from bondage. It's kind of this loka tells about it like someone who tells about like things of things of money than Krishna, then they will go to bondage.
Yes.
But who
Whatever
talks?
you
Who thinks it's kind of similar because
Yes. Yeah.
what you
So
just said,
whatever.
yeah. So it's really similar to this loka. So
Yes. I think it's having a lag. Okay. So then, yeah, very, very nice. Thank you for sharing, Kabir. And it's very nice that you could relate it to another shloka. So these all are a little related because it comes with the same topic, right? That one who understands that Lord Krishna is the supreme proprietor, Lord Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and we are working under his energy. Once that is known, what happens is we are surrendered to that Lord, to that Supreme Lord, right? And once you are surrendered to that Supreme Lord, you know that He is the only one. And what happens is in this material world, everybody is so busy collecting things or collecting power, collecting money, collecting goods for themselves that they forget that who is the main person over here or who is the everything, whom does it belong to? It's like you go to a rich person's house and then you are trying to steal things from his house. Okay? And you feel that he is not noticing it and you're filling up your bags and then you're getting it back. Does this sound good?
No,
No, right?
because that's
So,
stealing. Stealing is against the
yes,
law.
that would be stealing, right?
it's
Without even
kind of a
paying.
little bit like cops and robbers, like someone who's steal like money in bank. Police comes.
Yes,
Kind of
exactly.
like the maternal
Yes.
nature.
So over here the Lord is saying that those who are completely surrendered unto me, those who are engaged in the in my devotional service, for they are not deluded, they are not confused, and they are all surrendered. So they are fully engaged in devotional service because they know me, the supreme personality of Godhead, original and inexhaustible. And once they come to know about Krishna, they do not have the need to know anything else. That is the beauty of knowing Krishna. Because we'll go ahead, okay? As we see what we will do is I am going to go ahead. See, the one who knows that Krishna is the source of everything and Krishna is the only one who is there for me, that time as Arjuna, once he saw the universal form of the Lord, he was a surrendered, he became the devotee of the Lord, right? He was surrendered. So there is no truth which is far more greater than to know the Lord. Okay. And once you have known that, it is as if that is the ultimate truth. After that, there are no more secrets which will make you excited, or there are no more things which you will feel that you have in possession. So this is the best or the best gift which you can have, where you know the Lord. Okay. Now, each and everyone, do we know the Lord? Can we say that? Yes, yes, I know the Lord. Can we say that? Every time when we read the Bhagavad Gita, every time we feel, oh, I didn't know this was the Lord. I didn't know this also is Lord.
I know the God.
Right? So then this happens. So when Lord is saying about over here, what he's saying, that those who are not deluded, those great souls, okay, are under the protection of the divine nature. So now the Lord is talking about those people who are thoroughly surrendered to the Lord. Okay. And thoroughly surrendered to the Lord means they do not even think about anything else, or any changes in the environment, any change around them is not going to affect them. And they are not even, they do not even get to reach to that stage is really, really very hard. Okay. Now, suppose I tell Ryan, go out and you have your dress with you, and that's it. Now go out and preach. No, 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 Ryan, come here. So if I tell Ryan, like, oh, this is what you have to do, what will Ryan say? What will be the challenges Ryan will have?
I run.
First thing, what he'll say, oh, Mataji, it's raining outside. Or maybe if it is cold, he'll say, oh, it's getting cold. Let me get my jacket. Let me get all my possessions with me, which will keep me warm. Then he'll say, oh, Mataji, you know what? It is now dinner time. I have to still have my prasadam. Then he might say, you know what? It's getting late. I have to sleep now. How are you telling me to go out and preach? Right? So these are all the external factors which are going to be affecting Ryan. Yes, Kabir?
Well, if you like say you're late for prasadam, which was offered by Krishna, then you're in the material thing, because you need to eat prasadam before you go to sleep, because it was offered by Krishna. So Krishna is offering.
Right. Okay. So what happens is, in this world, okay, we have to ask some questions to ourselves. What is it that is we have to ask ourselves? What do you think we should ask ourselves?
Like a real question about which you
Are we
Mhm.
participating in Krishna consciousness?
Okay.
like tell a question which is a Krishna question, because you're devotee.
Right. So
Like
then,
for example, like what does Krishna look like? Well, how Krishna can do that? Like one
very
of
nice.
those questions, for
Very nice.
example.
Very nice. So
My
sweet of you,
mom is
Kabir.
saying that Kabir is really good at speaking.
I know how he got down and with all the actions. It's so sweet of you,
He's
Kabir.
speaking like dramatically, like dramatic.
Very nice. Yes, and that's really nice.
Boy.
Thank you.
That's a very wonderful way of expressing yourself. I love it, Kabir. And
Thank you.
I loved how Ryan ran out. He was ready to just run out and ask the questions. And I like how Balaprinda sat down and she's written down the verse,
I'm writing
and
down
very
what
dedicatedly
the
she did it.
spider is about.
Very good. Tushita, where are you?
I'll
I
remove
can't see you.
my background and show it.
It's
Very
a
nice.
little bit.
Yeah, and Tushita, she is trying to grasp as much as she
Yes.
can, because she's the youngest over here in the class. And I love how she is being so attentive. Krishna and Anna, so nice to see you. This is dedication, like when I know it's lunch, it's dinner time for you all. So next week we are going to start 45 minutes earlier. So it would be like your regular Govinda class, which will have changed timings. So then before your dinner time, you will be all free to eat dinner, cook with your whole concentration. Okay. So then now we have to ask these questions, like what is the real truth that we are looking for? We are learning so many things in this world. We are learning all the worldly things. We are learning so much of your practical knowledge, your academically you're learning. So what is the real thing which you have to ask? What is the Bhagavad Gita about? When you have these sessions which start, the Bhagavad Gita sessions which start, you remember, when the Bhagavad Gita sessions start, so as to everybody has these questions, those who were already in bhakti in some of their lifetime and they are coming into Krishna consciousness. Everybody has this question: who am I? What am I doing over here? Right? Why am I struggling in my life? Why am I having so much of troubles? So all these questions come to your mind. So the real question is, what am I doing in this life? What is the purpose of my life? Right? We should have that question, because life without any purpose, you are not going to understand what you're doing in your day-to-day life. So what's the real purpose of my life? And what do you think? What is the real trouble in a human life when you come? What's the real trouble?
Mataji,
Material
The real trouble might also be like the troubles that we obstacles we face in Krishna consciousness, like how we get heart attacks, or maybe like we're in the temple and we're getting stomach pain. But the and that's also like the problem, or like maybe when we're facing a lot of like places where we have to go to jail or things like that, and we always get in trouble, things like that.
Okay.
We have a lot of time to like do chanting and things like that.
Okay, that's real trouble for Balvrinda. Yes, somebody else was saying something? Yes, Ryan.
So our real trouble is that material nature. It can always give us trouble, so many trouble. So like and like when people do bad habits, they need to go in jail, and they might do other bad stuff when they got their lesson when they get out of jail. So the material nature will forgive them, so they will have
Okay.
born in the next life to be like them.
No. Okay. Yes, Kabir.
The real problem is happiness, because we cannot be happy all the time, or otherwise we only have one feeling. And I have one sloka about it, which was the second. Bhagavata text 2.14. Mata sparsha sukha Sitoshna sukha dukta Agabani no hitas Tamas Krishna Pavataha. Translation: O son of Kunti, the non-permanent of happiness and distress from and the disappearance of duokos, like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. The rise from sense appearance or sense barta, one must learn to tolerate without being served. So it's
Very
like winter and summer, like a tree which is like have a lot of leaves becomes sad without leaves.
Very good. I love this, Kabir.
What are you reading? Or did you memorize?
Okay, I think he's reading from a book, right?
Yeah, I saw him read. I think he
Yeah. So then this is what we were going to do, Kabir, that we were going to, in one of the sessions, what we were going to do is we were going to have some conditions like this, and then tell you all to decide which words you could say for such a condition. I'm glad, Kabir, you did that. So what is the real trouble is that are we able to remember Krishna? But what do we feel? This should be the real trouble. But what do we feel? Oh, it is getting cold. What am I going to wear? Oh, I'm going to getting hungry. What am I going to cook? right? Because in this material world, our all problems are also related to material things, isn't it? So then we have to really think, what is our real problem? Because what we are doing, our problem is something different, and we are like, our problem is that our head is aching and we are having a tablet which is okay for upset tummy. Is that going to help you? If your head is paining or you're having a headache and you have a medicine for a body ache, is
No,
that going to help
Mataji,
you
that's
in
not
any
gonna
way?
help you. That's gonna make
Yes,
that's gonna make you get a body ache, and the headache is
yes.
gonna still continue. So that's
Right,
not.
so we have to find what is our main problem and do we have answers to it, right? So
What is
over
the
here,
and what is the right medicine, or what is the right answer to it?
right, okay. So then in the schools and all, when we go, there is no school which is going to tell us about the purpose of our life. Everybody is going to tell, okay, go learn as you grow old, become big, earn money, get a nice living. Okay. But then you have to ask, like, why is this nice living for? What is the basic thing? If I get something to eat, I can survive. If I get the like food, water, what are the basic necessities of your life? When we come on this material world, what are the basic necessities one has?
We need the food, and we need water, and we need clothing. I was gonna
Clothing
say
and
answer.
shelter.
Like you like nature, like animals, so you can like, so you cannot be alone. As well the dangers. So you can like wear something which is protective, but as well you need a chant about Krishna
Right. So then
for
we
your
feel,
We
yeah,
need food, and we need also
so
water to get us hydrated, and we need clothes to keep us not like be like that, and then we also need shelter to like keep us safe if there's raining, tornado, or something
right.
bad. If
So
there's
now
right.
we feel that these are the four necessities which are really, really important for us all, right? And then you need money to sustain. Now, these Mahabhagas or these Mahatmas who are there, those who know that the Lord is the proprietor and he is going to take care of everything. Any life which has come in this material world will be taken care by the Lord. What do? They try to engage each and every minute of their life for the service of the Lord. They are not going to, they do not go behind, oh, I have to earn money, oh, I have to earn a house, oh, I have to earn this clothing. The best example which is there is about Srila Prabhupada. Okay, the purport of this verse says that those Mahatmas who know about the Lord, who know about what is the necessity of their life, they are completely surrendered to the Lord. Like for example, when Srila Prabhupada, when in one of the classes regarding this verse, Srila Prabhupada mentioned that when he came to the US, he came only with $7. Can we imagine? He just had $7 and he came to this foreign land. So he was in no hurry, or he did not want to use his brains to earn money, right? Because he knew that
That is too bad.
yes, this was the condition and this is the reality.
Because he
He
needs
came
to
only
use
with
the seven.
$7. He
Obviously,
did
he
not.
can't even drink water. He can only get some water and then some
I
snacks,
know. So
like
see,
that.
yeah, he totally trusted on the Lord. Yes, he totally trusted on the Lord.
The money.
Yes, that once he is in the service of the Lord, he's doing the thing related to the Lord, he will help him out. Okay. Now see,
That's
for
not
with
fair
respect
for
to
him,
this,
Mataji. But he that's not fair for him. But he's associated with Krishna, so he doesn't even like he
yeah,
did.
but he was only trusting in Krishna. He did not have like, oh, I'm going over here, now I'll have a job over here, I'll work over here, then I'll get money. He did not do that. He simply was in the service of the Lord, and the Lord saw to it that everything for Srila Prabhupada was taken care of, right? Because he trusted the Lord. Okay. He did not go say that, oh, I'm going now over here. And then when working, he did not get distracted by this world in the US. He knew what he wanted to do. He knew what he had to do. and the Lord will take care of him, right? But this stage of totally surrendering unto the Lord, I will have examples over here, right? Where Gajendra example, Draupadi's example, or Ajamila. So these three examples as of now are what? What is the one word you can explain it in? What's one word over here mentioned? Yes, Kabir?
Surrender.
You need,
Surrender.
you need,
Okay. So then that means
you need to call
once-
Krishna. Like,
yes,
Krishna, Krishna, please save me. And Krishna will
yes,
protect you.
right. So this is what the Mahatmas or those personalities who do not have any dwell mind. Gajendra did not have any dwell mind that, oh, if I call for the Lord, will the Lord come? No. You know the cobbler and the Brahmana story also, right? So many times we have done that. So once you thoroughly believe in the Lord, trust on the Lord, have your faith on the Lord will find ways for you so that you can move ahead in the path of your devotion. Draupadi also, when she thoroughly believed only in Krishna that he is the only one who can help, she was taken care of by the Lord. But that does not mean that we leave everything. I do not study, I do not do anything. Oh, Krishna, take care of me. Krishna will say, you at least take one step and then I'll take 10 steps, right? Same way with Ajamila. So the main key point over here is that the more you are surrendered, the more you want to think about the Lord will find ways and avenues so that you can move ahead only in the path of bhakti. He is not going to say, oh, Kabir is doing so much of service to me. Let me give him $10,000. Oh, Ryan is doing so many things for me. Let me give him a nice car. He's not going to do that. Okay. Krishna is not going to take care of your anything material which is going on. That will be according to whatever your karmic reactions are, whatever your ledgers you're getting in your life. But what is our main thing? Are you remembering the Lord? Ryan, how many times in the day do you remember the Lord?
Like 10 years.
In one day, 10 years, you remember the Lord?
I used to remember for a lot of days, a lot of years.
Okay, Kabir, how many times in the day do you remember the Lord?
Well, it's not actually days because before I went to like Bhakti Kids, like when I was 5, I saw like some of the pictures of Krishna. Then my mom said like this is Krishna.
Very good. So you're trying
And
to
then I
remember
how
the
I
Lord.
know.
Yes. So this is what you have to do is like try to remember the Lord, try to be surrendered to the Lord in a way that you do not have to specifically think about Krishna. Krishna should just come to your mind and slowly you will become Krishnamai. That means your whole everything will be related to Krishna. Like I told you last time also, right? When in Nitai Sevani Mataji's class, what she mentioned that when you sneeze also, if you say Krishna, what do they say that when you sneeze your heartbeat it changes for a millisecond. Okay, so at that time also if you can remember Krishna, then just imagine how many times in a day will you remember Krishna. When you're walking, it will just make remembering Krishna a part of your day-to-day activity. If somebody like makes a mistake, you say, oh Krishna, what did you do? Right? Instead of saying, oh, something or the something else, just try to remember Krishna as much as you can. Is that okay? Everyone? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll end the call over here and then we'll meet again next week. Okay? And next week, we'll probably from 9.1 to 9.13, we'll go with a revision first and then we'll start with our class. Is that okay, everyone? Okay, it's your dinner time now, so I won't hold you for long. Hi, Krishna. We'll end our call. Vancha kalpatarupescha kripa sindhu vaevacha
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandabaram.
Antakoti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, all the kids ki jai. Dandavat pranam.
Hare
Hari
Krishna,
bol.
Mataji, Dandabaram. Thank you.
Dandavat pranam. Hari bol. Hare Krishna. I'm ending the call, okay? Yeah. I think Mataji, can we end the call?
Yes, but wait, no activity, Mataji.
Sorry?
No activity.
Activity, okay. Next time we're going to have the revision. That
Okay,
time I'll have
Mataji.
the activity also, okay?
Mama,